Tonight's video is going to be my movies I've watched slash rewatched for, I think, May 6th through May 21st, 2025. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's get on with it, starting with May 6th through 8th. So, let's begin, shall we? And not waste any time. Good 2018 movie that I've rewatched for the third time. Yep, like I said, good 2018 movie that stars Ed Holmes, Jake Johnson, Irish Fisher, Rashida Jones, Leslie Bibb, and Jeremy Renner. And here's a movie that I've rewatched on Tuesday night, which is May 6th. Amazing 2007 movie that I've rewatched. Paramount Pictures movie, co-made by Warner Brothers. Yep, this is definitely an amazing 2007 movie directed by David Fincher, who directed Seven and Fight Club and The Social Network, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., and Mark Ruffalo. Good movie from 19 or good football movie from 1999 that I've rewatched for the third time, starring James Van Der Beek and Jon Voight. Paramount Pictures movie, co-made by MTV Films, or known as MTV Productions back then. February 6, 2001, and the week year code's the 6th week of 2001. Definitely a classic from 1971 that I've rewatched on May 7th, which is Wednesday night, in honor of Clint Eastwood's 95th birthday. That will be probably next week, so yep. So happy 95th birthday to him. February 2nd and March 4th, 2002. So this is a later pressing. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, definitely recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. And now let's get on to Thursday, which is the 8th. Definitely a great 2021 movie that I've rewatched. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, who also directed Pan's Labyrinth, The Shape of Water, and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. And I did rewatch this movie on Thursday night, which is May 8th. Definitely a great underrated 2019 movie starring Brad Pitt, along with the late Donald Sutherland and Tommy Lee Jones. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, definitely recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. Like I said, great underrated 2019 movie right here. And now, let's get on to Friday and Saturday. So, yep. Starting with Friday. Definitely a great 1997 movie directed by Barry Livingston, who also directed Rain Man and Good Morning Vietnam. June 2nd, 1998. Definitely a classic right here from 1970 that I've rewatched on Friday afternoon. Which this movie stars Dustin Hoffman and Faye Dunaway. November 27th, 1995. And the week year code's the 48th week of 1995. Definitely a classic right here from 1985, starring Chevy Chase, that I've rewatched Friday night on May 9th. And rest in peace to John Don Baker and George Wendt. They both died this month, so rest in peace to them. Sadly. June 10th, 1995. And the week year code's the week year code's the 24th week of 1995. Here's a movie that I've rewatched Saturday night. Definitely a great 2021 movie starring Jessica Chastain as Tammy Faye Baker and Andrew Garfield as, I think, Jim Baker. Yeah, Jim. That's his name. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, you should check it out soon. So, yep. And now let's get on to Sunday and Monday. So, here we go. Good Disney live action movie from 2012 starring Jennifer Gardner and Joel Edgerton. And I did rewatch this movie Sunday night, which is May 11th. Good 2012 movie starring Meryl Streep, Tommy Lee Jones, and Steve Carell. And now, let's get on to Monday, which is May 12th. Good underrated 2015 movie starring Will Smith and Margot Robbie. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, definitely recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 2023 movies that I've rewatched Monday night, which is uh, May 12th. So, yep. Oh yeah, Focus Features movie and co-made by Miramax. And the case is broken on the Blu-ray, or the case is Blu-ray. I mean, the case is broken on the Blu-ray. Well, hopefully it still play fine. So, yep. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, go ahead. I recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. And now let's get on to Tuesday, which is May 13th. So, here we go. Good 1992 movie that I've rewatched, despite being negative reviews from critics. Which this movie stars Sean Astin, Pauly Shore, and Brendan Fraser. September 7th, 1993. Definitely a classic 1977 movie that need no introduction. So, yep. January 10th, 1998. Printed the first week of 1998. And once again, if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. So, yep. And here's the movie that I've rewatched Tuesday night, which is, I think, May 13th. So, yep. Which is last week. And definitely a classic right here from 1976, starring Faye Dunaway, Robert Duvall, Peter Fitch, and William Holden. April 13th, 1992. So this is a later pressing. And now let's get on to Wednesday, the 14th, and May 15th, which is Thursday. So, anyways, let's continue on. Really good 2002 war movie that stars Mel Gibson, along with Greg Kinnear, Kerry Russell, Barry Pepper, and Sam Elliott. It's getting hot in here in my room. My room's kind of hot there, which I'll turn on my fan after the video, so yep. Great 1998 movie, and definitely one of my all-time favorites. Starring Kate Blanchett, and nominated for Best Picture of 1998. And I'm not going to bother getting the sequel, in which just sticking with the first one, in my opinion, so yep. And now let's get on to Thursday, which is May 15th. And definitely one of my all-time favorite DreamWorks anime movies from 2001. And this movie celebrates the 24th anniversary. So this movie came out probably last week, which is a which is which this movie celebrates the 24th anniversary. That that was on Saturday, so with actually Sunday. My mistake there. Which is Sunday, May 18th, after the baby shower. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, go ahead. I recommend you all to watch it soon, so yep. Which, this is a masterpiece right here. And speaking of Shrek, here's the sequel, which this movie celebrates the 21st anniversary as on Monday, so actually, yeah, Monday, May 19th. And this is the best sequel I ever watched, or I ever rewatched, I meant. So, yep. And I will rewatch Shrek the Third and Shrek Forever After soon, when I gonna get the DVD and Blu-ray soon. So, yep. And here's a movie that I've rewatched Thursday, May 15th. So, yep. And definitely a classic 80s movie from 1985, starring Scott Glenn, Kevin Kline, Danny Glover, and Kevin Costner. August 20th, 1993. So this is a reprint. And the week year code's the 33rd week of 1993. And now let's get on to Friday and Saturday. So here we go. Good 2002 movie in honor of Pierce Brosnan's 72nd birthday. Good 2006 football movie starring Matthew McConaughey. If you guys haven't seen this movie yet, so yep. Great 2020 movie directed by Guy Ritchie, starring Hugh Grant, or starring Matthew McConaughey and Hugh Grant. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, I recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. STX movie, and it's also co-made by Miramax as well. Amazing 2015 movie that I've rewatched after Anthony and Jalen's baby shower. So, yep. And now let's get on to the rest of the week. So, here we go. Good underrated 2012 movie that I've rewatched Sunday morning, starring Maggie Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, and Holly Hunter, and and the late Lance Reddick and Vic Grimes are also in this movie as well. So, yep. Definitely a classic right here from 1980, starring Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, and the late Debbie Coleman. Oh yeah, this movie also featuring the song by Dolly Parton as well, called 9 to 5. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 1960 movies, and truly a classic from 1960 as well, that I've rewatched on DVD Sunday night. Starring Yul Brynner, Eli Welch, and Steve McQueen, if you guys haven't seen this original yet. I will be I will be probably watching the remake probably tomorrow, so yep. Oh yeah, before I rewatch this movie in honor of this movie's 40th anniversary, I've rewatched the first Avatar movie. Definitely an awesome 2009 movie, and also a blockbuster hit. The sequel, however, I've watched it for the first time on Disney Plus. Great sequel. I should have went to see the sequel in theaters back in December 2022 in the first place. Plus, I didn't watch any movies on Tuesday, which is yesterday, which I'm too busy. But I've rewatched this movie in honor of the 40th anniversary on June 7th. Still a classic 80s movie that need no introduction, so yep. And finally, here's the last one for now. I did rewatch this movie tonight. Definitely need no introduction from 1989, starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. Directed by Rob Reiner, who also directed The Princess Bride and A Few Good Men. And this is a layer pressing. October 8th, 2002. If y'all could see it. Well, everybody, there you have it for the movies that I've watched / rewatched for May 6th through May 21st, 2025. Stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. This is Oppenheimer Me 2002. I'll see y'all later and have a great rest of your night. And see y'all in the morning.